Hey, I'm back. One of today's projects, or actually the main project today, we used to have a porch swing here on the side of the house. You see going back to the dog fence area, which we just built. And we're going to move that so that it's out here, swinging this way. We're going to actually mount it on the outside here. I'm not sure how it's going to look. If I don't like it, we're going to move it. So we're going to put it on the outside facing this way. So if you're in the swing, you can basically have a conversation with people that are sitting here on the porch in the rocking chairs. So we're going to give that a try. We just got to measure it out so that we can center it between those two posts. It's going to be 64 inches across for the chain mounts, and then we just lift that thing up, that swing up, hook it on there, and we should be good to go. My halfway point between is 52.5 inches, so I'm going to mark my halfway point, and then I will go 64 inches, basically 32 to be both sides, and that'll be the center of the mounts that I need to put in for the hanging of these. Right now we're going to measure the halfway point here. Look at that, 52.5 inches is right there. This little hook right here is for hummingbird feeders. We got about 4 of them up around the porch and a couple around the pool. We have probably last year, I think we counted 15, 16 at one time that just were flying around. So we probably got a couple of dozen hummingbirds here in the spring and summer, which they should be coming out next month. So I've got my halfway point. I'm going to measure 32 inches away from my halfway point. So as I said, now that I got my center point and then my 2 end points for the swing here, I can now take down my mounts over here, and then I'll put these 2 mounts at this outside center points of the marks that I just made. Then we'll hang the swing up and we should be good to go. I just got to go get the tools to take those down. They got pretty large lag bolts because you're going to have some weight on that large porch swing that we have there, so you want to make sure it doesn't come out of the studs. All right, we'll get these down. We've got a 3/4 inch socket, 3/4 inch lag bolts. Pretty substantial lag bolt. Alright, power tools will make that an easier task. Just a few bolts. I just preferred to use the hand tools. I already had those out. Easier to get out the pneumatics or the battery powered drill. So got that one down. I won't bore you with taking the other one down. We'll get them both down and we'll center them up with the lines that I made, drill holes, put them in up there, and we'll be ready to mount the swing. So these are the mounts we're using for the porch swing. These are actually a pretty heavy duty plastic. We're using the 3/4 inch lag bolts through there. Now what we're going to do is we drew a center line on where I want basically a chain to be hanging from, so that this will be mounted right over that line. We don't have to necessarily be super precise. We're going to just mark these on each of those lines and then drill holes in each and put them in. So we'll center them on that 4x4 beam, but if we're an 1/8 inch one way or another, it's not really going to matter for the porch swing purposes. So it's not quite as precise as some of the other projects you might be doing. We're going to go ahead and get that going. Now that we got those marked, I'm gonna go grab my drill and just drill some pilot holes in there. I'll probably use a drill bit that's about 2/3 the size of the actual lag bolt, so we don't get the weaken the wood too much, so the lag bolt has a good hold. So as I said, I'm going to basically use a drill. I've got a drill bit in there that's about maybe 2/3 the size of what the lag bolt is. The reason for this is to basically just give me a straight line for it to go in, to relieve some of the pressure in the work, since I'm putting them in by hand, of going in. It also can keep the wood from splitting by giving it a little bit of space for the screw to go in. I'm probably going to put the hole maybe 2 and 2.5 inches in, which gives me the last inch or so. It's going to be just going into solid wood and give it a little bit more strength. Just my logic. I'm not a contractor, so if you really want to understand the perfect way to do it, you might want to watch some contractor videos to get the actual educated approach to doing this. There's one. Flip around here and do the other side. All right, looks like the line up. Now we can put the lag bolts in. Simple as that. All right, now that we've got them mounted, one of them's right there, the other ones are right over there. We are ready to hang the swing, and I'm gonna get my helpers to help me hang the swing. All right, we're gonna get this hung to the right level.
Yes. Yeah, because I can touch the ground.
That's all I do. Okay, I'm gonna go stand in the yard and see how it looks.
So we're done. It be hung. You got a lot of extra chain,
That's all right.
but it's not too bad. We'll just leave it like that. I just got
I just
to.
took it on the hook.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right, I just gotta close this little thingy up here. All right. That be that.
When it gets nicer, paint goes away.
Happy with it?
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need to make a new table.
All right, put the tools up, move on to the next project.